What's up guys, hello and welcome to another vlog. This vlog marks the continuation of the India travel vlog series that I made a while ago. So I'll be adding these vlogs with that series. What this basically means is I'm headed to India to meet family and spend time back at home. But the route is not a direct route, so I'm currently in the US. I'm not flying directly to India, so it's going to be a fun adventure. So let's get started. Also, as you can see from the appearance, this is a new apartment. I recently moved into this one. So the previous one was a studio. This one has like a bedroom separated from that. So this is like the kitchen and the dining area, sort of with a kitchen counter. That's my bedroom. This is like the living area with a nice TV, big L-shaped couch and stuff. This is the bedroom. So this is more or less what I had before, something similar, and the washroom area there. But this is like a separate kind of architecture, so the bedroom is separate from the living space. But yeah, so I was just looking at the fridge magnets here, and the cool thing is now I get to add one more fridge magnet to my magnet collection. So there's Mexico here. So this one I got from Mexico. This is the recent one I got from Washington DC. So I'm gonna add a new one to this mix. So that would be from the layover country. So as I mentioned, I'm not flying directly back home. So the first step for this journey is to head to Chicago airport. This time not going through Indy. The route got really complicated and there weren't very many options through Indianapolis airport. So gonna do this journey via Chicago instead. So gonna head to the shuttle bus stop and start the journey to Chicago. I think it will be about a 3-hour road trip. Made it to the gas station. On the way it's been about an hour or so drive so far, more or less halfway through. Take a quick pit stop here. It's my first time stopping at a gas station because I don't drive here, so I don't come to gas stations naturally. Let's walk around a bit. There is some sort of like a mini mart. Gonna check it out what they have here. All done with the airport security, check-in and everything. Made it to the airport in about 3 hours or so. There was a lot of traffic, a lot of construction going on, so it was a bit slow. Since I'm done with the security and everything, now headed to the gate to get all the documents and everything pre-screened, and then we'll be ready to board for the next destination. All done, saw the gate and everything. The boarding is in about 1.5 hours. I'm gonna try my luck with one of the lounges here, see if I still have access to those. Well, that was fun. This was the first time getting kicked out of a lounge. Apparently there's a lot of construction going on here, so they merged a couple of lounges together into one, and now it's like a bit more stricter invite only basis or only business class people. So I had to get this like special invite to get into the lounge. So now I can go into the Swissport lounge and enjoy a nice meal. I still have 1 hour, so let's go enjoy it. That was a very teeny tiny lounge with mostly prepackaged snacks kind of things, finger food, but anyways, had some fueled up for the flight, long flight up ahead. People are already starting to queue up. I think this is the first time I hear a flight kind of doing a boarding announcement 1 hour prior. Usually it's a half hour or so, but they do it much sooner. Anyways, it's time for me to give you a hint of the destination. So here's a little sneak peek of where I'm headed. Hello from Doha, Qatar. Just landed after 13 hours. My sense of time is completely out of whack. Kind of tired. It's about 6 p.m. here, but it's about 10ish a.m. back in the US, so like completely lost in time zones. It was a very nice flight. I watched 2 movies, I think. One Bollywood, one Hollywood, and then slept for the rest of it. 2-3 meals. It was quite fun. I just grabbed the bag and head on to a hotel. Weather outside is really warm but super hazy. I made friends with the crew that are based out of Doha for Qatar Airways, and they mentioned that it's like 41, 42 degrees, but it feels like 60 something. There's like 10 odd hot heaters facing right in your face. It's interesting. They have this kind of like a air train right in the terminal. I guess this goes between the terminals. First time seeing it go right through the middle of the terminal. Normally it's from the outside. It was a really smooth immigration, and also got my backpack as well. They didn't ask any questions. It was visa on arrival, but they don't stamp your passport. They just check the onward or return flight ticket, and that's about it. So now I'm gonna head out, grab an Uber to the hotel. Let's check out the hotel. It was a bit random selection for the hotel, so I'm really curious to see what it is, but it says Hotel and Suites. So if it's like a very spacious suite room, that would be nice.
A few inches later.
So finally made it to the Gloria Hotels and Suites. It was a pretty short and sweet ride from the airport, and the cab driver was very talkative, so he told me a whole bunch of things about this place and was trying to orient me. He also said like about 200-300 meters away from here is the waterfront, so you could go there. There's a nice park and stuff, but on the way here it was like very hot and very humid. It's like a deadly combo like they have in Hong Kong and places of Japan and stuff. So I was thinking that could be the reason why people don't really walk here too much, but they prefer to either grab a bike or grab an Uber or something. But yeah, so this is the room. So we have 2 beds, a nice couch area there. I'm on the 9th floor, so I don't know what the view is from the outside. It's jet black right now, so can't really see anything, but it's a very, very spacious room. There's like a work desk as well, but not gonna unpack too much here. Just gonna be like minimal unpacking for a bit. There's a nice wardrobe and stuff as well for cabinet storage. Oh, they have iron too if you want to iron stuff. And really nice, well lit washroom with amenities, shower cap, vanity kit, toothbrush and stuff. And that's everything. Pretty nice. Really like it. Very nice and clean, very spacious. So I don't know, maybe gonna open up the maps and check out where the places are to eat and within the close vicinity for the moment, and go out to eat because it's 7:30 p.m. I don't want to fall asleep now because then I'll be I am already jet lagged, but then that makes it even worse. Now I was looking at the plug points here. It reminds me of the good old days in Scotland. These seem to be British plugs with a power switch. So luckily I have my power converter here, but I was wondering whether they use the American plugs or not. And also two pieces of information actually. So right after the immigration was cleared, where I told you like the officer never stamped my passport but checked the documents and let me go, you have to put your bags again and they scan it again just before the duty free, which is new. I've never had that happen before. And the second thing was about the Uber driver. So I actually set Uber to use my card for automatic payment, but somehow it switched to cash, and then mid-ride I was trying to change, and it of course doesn't allow you to change. So if you don't have Qatari Riyal, they accept US dollars here. So I got lucky, and of course I paid him a little bit extra for the trouble, but if you are in a clinch, you might just get lucky by paying in US dollars. You might end up paying a little bit extra, but it's still better than not being able to pay at all. And the driver was saying like the ATMs used to have a contract with the gas stations and stuff before, so it used to be a bit more easier to find them. But since they broke off the contract, things are a bit more difficult now. So if you want an actual cash payment, things might be a bit tricky around here. But I think they're pretty high tech and they accept cards everywhere. So everywhere else should be fine. So I'm not planning to withdraw like physical currency here. Anyways, it's a short transit. So the plan is I have one full day tomorrow and half a day afterwards before my flight onwards to India. So I'm gonna make the most of it and enjoy my transit here in Doha. So see you again in another vlog on continuation of this India travel series.